gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Silver talk, what you talking about? If it ain't about money, better walk it out. JT and Eli about to plot it out. This is Silver Talk, let's start it now. Come on.
Hey, what
Huh?
in the world?
Oh, we live?
Man, I've been telling you that you cannot start a live playing Call of Duty, man. We had to be, man. This is the reason why we always late.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I was just in the middle of a good game, and I was getting murked, and then my bad, man. My bad. All right. So, man, hold on. I got to pause to turn off the system. Give me one moment, JT. Give me one moment. Power out. Turn off. All right. How's everybody doing? Welcome to another episode of Silver Talk. My name is Eli from Urban Lifestyle.
The Call
we got
of Duty
JT from JT Corn Rings. How's everything going, JT?
I'm doing pretty good, guy, man. I wish I had something to play, but I don't. I guess I'll play with the pen in my hand and just fiddle that all day.
You know what I'm saying? I created this space it's really a man cave in here. It's really a man cave in here. I just built the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got inspired by the previous president. I was like, you know what? I need to build a wall to separate me from outside noise. So I decided to build the wall and do all that extra stuff. And I got a TV here, put the PlayStation 4 in here. But JT, you are frozen. My gosh, man, that's a weird position to be frozen on, bro. That's a very weird position to be frozen on. But how's everybody doing in here today? JT, you can probably come back in or so. We have Fred Gar. We have Fred Gar in the house. How's everything going, Fred Gar? We have Stacking and Packing. Awesome, guys. Thank you. If you guys are watching, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. It's highly appreciated. Make sure you guys subscribe. And now that JT's not here, make sure you guys subscribe to the Urban Lifestyle channel. Forget about JT. If you guys are on JT's channel, come over here to the Urban Lifestyle channel, all right? And I think JT's giving an ounce of gold away as well. So, guys, just make sure you guys come over here and leave a thumbs up. You guys got to make sure you guys do it quick before JT comes back. All right, make sure you guys do it real quick before JT comes back. Awesome. Stacking Pack says, I always have something to play with. Some silver and gold, man. Silver and gold. Those are the awesome things to play with. Like, even me. I'm always just playing with just silver. Don't have any gold on me right now, but have a whole bunch of silver, though. Awesome. Let me put these back. But let's see. If you guys are in the chat, make sure you guys let it be known. Comment something down so I can give you guys your proper how you guys doing. Freedom Stacker. How's everything going? And JT is still not back yet. Oh, there you go.
What's going on, guys?
So JT, what I was telling them was make sure they go to your page and leave a thumbs up.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
That's exactly what I was saying.
I think your gaming kind of knocked me out or something like that.
Gotcha.
I don't know what's going on, man. Turn that thing off, man.
Yeah, I did. And see, normally when as soon as I turned it off, that's when you start freezing.
I'll put it back on. Oh man,
Frank Trujillo. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. He says, "I use my gold coin as a fidget spinner." Happy Sunday.
Okay, I know that's right, man. I find some way to play with your gold and silver. Keeps everything interesting.
How do you do that?
Yeah, try that out.
It doesn't spin as much as a fidget spinner.
Yeah, try to go like that. Maybe you can put it in your hand and like that. Oh, that
doesn't work. No,
guaranteed that don't work.
Yeah, it does not work.
Guaranteed.
Maybe it's something with the gold and the density.
Maybe I don't know. Nope, it don't work. My hand is too slippery.
Same. You got the same results.
Yeah. You got Fred Gar in the house.
tried to sell 50. Well, Brian Taylor.
Brian Taylor.
He says tried to sell 53 ounces of silver below spot on eBay. They said no, 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 no.
What? I wonder
Man,
why
sell it to me at 50 at below spot.
they tried.
No.
Wow, that's
I'll say yes, yes, yes all day.
I wonder why. Maybe because you beat the competition.
That's probably what it was. It's like, oh hell no, they trying to undercut us. Nah,
Oh man,
they take that down, take that down.
yeah, for real. That's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. But JT, how's your weeks, man?
I had a pretty good week, man. I was looking forward to having the weekend. You know, after working all week, a man has the weekend. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I really appreciate. The quiet of the weekend. Had to do some moving around this week, but I got my 7-year-old, so I don't have to worry about him. Daddy, 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 daddy. Give me this, give me that, give me that. So that is a break, a little break.
Mm-hmm.
What about yourself?
I mean, the week's been awesome, amazing. It's been a stagnant week as far
Hmm.
as the market, crypto, and everything else. It's just been going. It's like I call it a kangaroo. It's just going up and like this. It's not like a bear market where it's going straight down, or it's not like a
Hmm.
bull market where it's just going up. Gold and silver is just going up and down and stays relatively around the same price. You can see gold right now is around 1,855, silver being at $25.48, platinum being at $1,095, and
Hmm.
palladium being at $2,298.
Yeah,
Shoot.
I didn't buy neither. I didn't buy any palladium. I did buy another 1/10 ounce. Um, I'm, I'm
Mhm.
I'm I miss buying those. It's what I can get a good deal on. I kind of just put away for
Gotcha.
myself. So I really grabbed that. We have
We have Roy Mason in the house.
yeah. You know what? It's a perfect opportunity. Let's since he wasn't here last week, let's
Hmm.
play what we put for him today.
Sure,
Be
sure,
right
no
back,
problem.
guys. Received this wonderful unboxing from Mr. Roy Mason. Definitely appreciate this beautiful gift that was given to me and Eli. Each received books on how to invest, how to put family first. The letter from Mr. Mason says to Eli and JT, I'm shipping you each the same package. Hope this information is helpful in your journey in creating generational wealth. Hope any younger brothers take note. Always seek knowledge and pay it forward. And remember, it is God who has given us the wisdom to create wealth. Let the journey begin. Roy Mason. I appreciate you. And with that, also American Silver Eagle. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for thinking of us, and we appreciate you. Take care.
Awesome, awesome. I do want to say thank you so much, Roy Mason. Appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate it.
Definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much for the gifts. I
Awesome.
definitely was reading one of my books today, Command Money. So thank you so much. Definitely looking forward to reading the others. And I also don't want to forget Fred God. I think Fred God sent me a whole library of
Hmm.
ebooks last week. I think I received about 20. He just kept on coming, like, bah, 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 pause. Kept on just back and forth. The emails were just opening up. I think about 20 books. And I tell you, I was like, man, I got enough reading material for years to come.
Gotcha,
Pause.
gotcha. Now, JT, I want to talk about Bitcoin real quick
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of people are selling some of their stack so they can get
Hmm.
into crypto.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts? I know we talked about it last week or the week prior, but what's your thoughts on that? People saying that it may or Bitcoin may replace gold.
Right. Just like Brian Teller says, he says that's why I was trying to sell some silver. Need to buy some Ethereum.
There you
Um,
go. There you
like I
go.
said, people are looking to get into that next bump. As we know, Ethereum already hit its high of $1,200.
Hmm.
Bitcoin hit its high of $20,000. Now the high 40s is starting to correct itself and bring itself down. It was a little scandal last week. They thought that the the, um, the blockchain wound up repeating itself,
Hmm.
which one of the things that Bitcoin is supposed to be totally not able to do. No one's supposed to be able to double buy or double sell. So that is what they thought was going to happen last week, but it wound up Bitcoin did was it was supposed to and not ever hit that mark. It's almost like, if I can explain it as, you make a payment and then it's a double payment on your account. So your
Mm-hmm.
account comes out twice. Well, Bitcoin is supposed to hit once it's done, it's on the blockchain, it's verified, and it won't never double spend, So it didn't hit that. It stand true. It stand that it corrected.
Mm-hmm.
But people were afraid of this news because of the FUD. They start to sell off. So we're going to start seeing Bitcoin going down a little further. Maybe it hit 25,000. Some people look at it as being a disaster, and some people look at it as a buying opportunity. What
Mm-hmm.
I think, based off the news that I've been watching from Kitco and talking to other professionals about this subject, they think the price is coming down because institutions want to get more involved, and they don't want to get involved at the high end. So people believe that they are trying to buy in. And what do people do when they start seeing prices drop? They scatter, and it
Mm-hmm.
gives the big dogs the opportunity to come in and buy more of the assets. So
Mm-hmm.
this is what I think is happening. For those who do price dollar averaging, dollar cost averaging, put your money to the side. People still think Ethereum has room to grow. They, People believe that Ethereum will make that breakout. So you just do your research, look at what's going on in the news, what's going on with the government. Um, Check out that paper that we put on file last week, the OCC, speaking on Bitcoin and also government coins, and get some your perspective, and come back and share with us.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the way I'm looking at it is, I see it fall out. I was putting a percentage into Bitcoin, and as soon as it kept falling, I just start buying that on Ethereum as well.
hmm As Brian Taylor, he was mentioning what Yellen was talking about, the kind of caused a stare as well, and people believe that also helped the price get down. She was created some FUD um, in her statements, but she later clarified her statement later.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, it's one of those things. You can make money off it, take advantage, but who are still skeptical, I wouldn't put my money in anything I don't trust.
Mm-hmm.
Um, One of the big um, crypto pumpers from last 2 years, Trevor R. James.
Mm-hmm.
He used to do the BitConnect. I don't know if you remember the BitConnect scandal a couple years ago. It was this guy who was a big sponsor of BitConnect. He would say, "Hey, hey, 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 hey,
Let's leave that to him.
BitConnect,
Let's leave the singing to him.
BitConnect."
Let's leave the singing to him.
Hilarious. I'm telling you, every time they did this meme, I'm gonna put that meme on the show. And he said, BitConnect, who's ready to buy some BitConnect? Let me tell you something. BitConnect was the biggest Ponzi scheme. So what happened? Trevor James came on CoffeeZilla, and he talked about how some of these crypto businesses are definitely scams because people really don't have the money or the technology to make these things happen. So I understand people still feel skeptical of this thing. I would definitely do my research. You trust what you can verify.
Mm-hmm.
And if you feel that, hey, that I can't make no money, that it's just like fiat, I think that people should stay away from it. But if you believe in technology, I remember a couple of years ago seeing on a Today Show, and they were saying, "What is the internet? What is this thing called internet?"
Mm-hmm.
And email. Brian Gumbo and them didn't have no clue what was going on. I think the government is like, and we are like that at this time now, but they realize it's a big thing that may happen. So it may not be these coins, but I think the technology is what's going to be something interesting from this time on.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Makes dollars.
hmm
Shoot.
Yeah. So we some comments in here. We got from Stacking and Packing. Let's read. You want to read this one?
All right, go ahead, bro.
Shit. Stacking and Packing. I will say it again. The only way you can make money from crypto is to take it from those who buy in after you. Crypto produces or innovates nothing. It holds no assets, and that's what I just was mentioning. And it said, if you want a definition of a Ponzi scheme, by Charles Ponzi. It created by something that, hey, the only way people got paid out is by more people paying in. And if what Stacking and Packing is saying is correct and it's 100% true, people may think that the Ponzi scheme is Bitcoin, Ethereum. But when you look at organizations like the OCC saying, we want this technology, we want to implement it because we see how it's beneficial on how we can conduct business, also in verification. Also, we look at how flawed our voting system is, and they say that blockchain voting can be something put in the future. Once you place a vote, it can be verified. So even if it's not the coin, it may not have any asset or any value to some. The technology is being looked at to say, hey, we need to be verified. Do not trust these crooks. Verify what you say you did. And that's the benefit of the blockchain.
Mm-hmm.
The blockchain.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it is the only thing that's holding it up is trust, right? It's the same thing that's holding the dollar. The only reason that the dollar has value is because you can go take it anywhere. People trust that paper.
And if Bitcoin or the creators of the cryptos was a salesman, they say that's why crypto was created.
Mm-hmm.
It's because trust no one, verify everything.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of trust, they use the word verify.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot. But like, is anybody like right here like want to sell some silver? I know Brian Taylor, he mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody like, are they saying, hey, you wanna, are you even thinking about like getting out of gold and silver, so or like taking a percentage of your gold and silver to actually go to crypto? Because the way I'm actually doing it is I'm still holding my position, and I'm just as far as gold and silver, and I'll just put like a small minute percentage into crypto.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough where, hey, if it falls down and it goes to zero, it doesn't really matter. But hey, if it goes up, hey, there's some money being made from it.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts about that, JT? Like, are you had the thought ever crossed your mind where you're like, hey, you know what? I want to sell some gold, I want to sell some silver, so I can buy at least a percentage of some crypto.
Jimmy, hey, how you doing, Jimmy? Sorry, now you said what's up, JT and Eli. We definitely pretty good week. To answer your question, Eli, yep. No, I wouldn't. Mm-hmm. I have not sold any of my precious metals in order to do that, but I do set certain money aside. I'm waiting for things to go down a little bit because, and I'll put some cash into it, but I have not. I'm still skeptical in the sense of understanding the volatility of Bitcoin and other cryptos. They do drop, and when they drop by 20 to 35%. Some people say sell, but someone like me, I'm saying hold up, let me see how low you go. I want to see how low it goes because I believe that, hey, that'll be my better position. That's my strategy on it. And during the dollar cost averaging, maybe I have maybe $50 here, $100 here. Believe me, I'm a small bean in the pot. So I don't have big money putting on it. I've talked to some people who put in hundreds of thousands of dollars into this crypto. I mean, there are groups that I'm a part of, and they're putting tens of thousands of dollars in this thing. And I'm like, my little $50, I don't even mention my comment. So it's something that it's trying out. I'm following it. I'm learning. Hey, the biggest wealth transfer is happening now. From boomers to now. And most of us missed the tech boom. Most of us missed the other booms in other industries. So people believe this is the one. And I would hate to be like one of the shows I like watching is Peter Schiff. Peter Schiff just do not believe in Bitcoin. Just do not believe it. People believe when Bitcoin hits $1 million a coin, he still says a Ponzi scheme. Okay, that's his. What works for Peter Schiff works for Peter Schiff. What works for you works for you. The big thing is this. I'm just watching it because I don't want to miss out. Maybe it's the fear of missing out. But I'm putting small things in, things I'm not afraid to lose. I put my money in worse, but I'm just putting a little bit here and a little bit there, and I'm watching and learning. What about yourself?
Gotcha. Hey, it makes sense. Makes sense. Same thing here. But like Brian Taylor says, this is silver talk, not crypto talk. I think we need to create a new show.
Yeah, probably so. But the thing is, it's one of the biggest things during the week, and I know that people in our community are making the shift, and you're seeing a lot more of our community members make videos about this topic and their perspective on, even like, say for instance, constitutional silver. We look at it and say the reason why we stacked up on constitutional silver is one reason and one reason only, because we could not play and we did not want to pay the premiums that were on our 1 ounce, our American Silver Eagles, even though the new one is coming out or the new Libertad. No one wants to pay those premiums in hopes that it's going to get to that point of going to save us if SHTF happens, right? So the thing is this. We change our perspective. I think I was looking at one video this week of Stacking Stormtrooper, and he was saying that he's selling all his constitutional because he doesn't believe in the SHTF going to happen to the point that we need to be trading constitutional. Now that may rattle a couple feathers, right? Because we look at constitutional silver or junk silver, depending on what you want to call it, as an opportunity to get into silver at a cheaper point and buy by weight. For me, I like getting 0.999 fine silver, but like you said, the premiums are too high. So it's your matter of preference. As we know, last show we did a couple shows ago, I sold some of my silver, my high pollutant silver. I thought I'll never be able to get. I never thought that I'll get, for my Queen's Beast, $115 for that coin. For the Griffin. Who's gonna pay it? If I say, Eli, you want to buy my Griffin for $115? Like, no, I got my own. I'm not shelling out. You wouldn't shell out $115 to pay me for that Griffin, no matter what the market says, would you?
Yeah, you're right.
Right. So my thing is, I'm sitting on this high pollutant coin for what? So I better get the best value. So it changed my perspective.
Gotcha. Now, I do want to go ahead and talk about something that you mentioned, but we're going to do that after we talk about our new show, Silver Talk Uncut. I'm going to let JT get all that ready, and I have something to piggyback off what JT said afterwards. All
right, guys, we'll see you in the feed.
Hey, guys, if you love Silver Talk and the dynamics that me and JT bring, this is another episode of Silver Talk Uncut. Hold on. Then you guys are going to really like Silver Talk Uncut. We talk about stuff that we can't talk live.
Fell more in love with the man than understanding the party or the country.
Yes, we're gonna hit some nerves. Oh man, listen, man, they stole the election. They stole the election from Trump, man. I think there's gonna be some people that's gonna hate this.
This may get us in trouble, so I won't say that comment.
I mean, we say what we want. We're not bound by the YouTube algorithm. We're not bound by language barriers. And oh yeah, we curse. So hey, you may hear a couple of fucks and hits. Now you guys probably never heard JT curse. Hey, JT, you wanna give him some curse words real quick?
I don't cuss, man.
New episodes released for members every Saturday. All right. So going back to it, I'm sorry, that commercial always gets me every time I see it. It always gets me every time I see it. All right. So going back to something that JT said, like when you're looking at a creator or someone on YouTube, you got to understand there's agendas that they have to hit. Whether, like JT said, hey, we're shifting to crypto. That's because we see a lot of people talking about crypto and hey, we need content and talking about gold and silver. Trust me, I know. Talking about gold and silver, like there's so much you can say. You got to figure out new ways of saying, hey guys, look, this is how you buy this. How many times are you guys gonna expect a video? I think I have like 5 videos. Hey, mistakes I have buying gold or buying silver. I think I have 5 videos of that. So if we see the community, understand like we're trying to grow our YouTube, and we understand that hey, the community is what dictates the viewership. So we're always looking at what the community wants to talk about and doing things like that. Like I myself, I'm trying to build a community outside of gold and silver. So that's why, hey, I probably have one video a week talking about gold and silver. Now when you like even with me, you guys have to understand, if you're not, like, let's say you're not doing videos or you're not doing things that I'm doing personally in life, some of my videos, it may have it may not be to your standard of, or for your situation. So I may do something that's right for my situation, but your situation is totally different. So you should keep going. And I'm going back to no disrespect or anything, like Stacking Stormtrooper. He said he wants to sell all his he's selling all his constitutional silver. Some people probably see that and like, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that too. I'm not buying constitutional silver because the SHTF situation. Hey, I may have the same view as Stacking Stormtrooper as far as that. My whole point in that is he had, look behind the stuff. I'm not saying this is what it is, but of course you see Stacking Stormtrooper, he has his auctions, he has all that extra stuff. He may see a great opportunity to, hey, let me get rid of the constitutional silver so I could put more into investment into some regular silver so I can do my auction, so I can have more money, so I can create more income for myself.
Right. And also think about also looking at holding more cash for emergencies or opportunities. And I like the fact that Stacking and Packing made a point in the comments that even when you look into crypto, you got to look at, people would not probably invest in that if cash was not involved. You have to transfer fiat to crypto. But I also say that you also have to transfer fiat to precious metals. And once precious metals reach a high point or low point, you have to return it back to fiat. So the conversion is the same. The problem is the median of exchange that's being created. Do you believe in more control and less interactions in your money, or being your own bank, or do you believe in the regulations? I think the biggest part of having one aspect being regulated and the other one not being regulated is the issue. When it comes down to understand what people views and points in a community, is that you take it with a grain of salt. I love hearing the discussion. I want to talk about it. I want to hear about it, share my thoughts, and maybe hear some things that may kind of rattle what I believe to be true. I think it's important to sometimes look at what you're stacked or look at what you're doing to say, you know what, I need to be more cash heavy in this trying time. So let me do that. Let me trade off the most lackluster asset I have in my holdings and get rid of that so I can hold more cash. And I think that was the reason of his video.
Now the thing is as well, for myself personally, I want to put myself in the best situations. I want to be able to put myself in the best situation. Not saying that, hey, I won't have to sell. I was talking to JT as well. I was like, hey, I went a little bit crazy. Maybe I would have to sell some silver. But then I thought about it. I was like, nah, never mind. Forget about it. But the thing with me is,
it's an option.
Yeah, it's an option. The thing with me is, the way I look at it is, hey, I'm stacking on cash. I'm buying cash right now. I'm sorry, not buying cash. I'm just stacking cash right now. I don't have to like sell assets for me to switch something over to something. Like when it came to Bitcoin, I was like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to start over. I'm just going to start from the beginning. I'm not going to sell none of my gold. I'm not going to sell none of my silver. I'm just going to create the income. Now, the difference between that is I'm able to create income at will. Right, if that makes sense. I'm able to create income at will. So today there's an amount of income that's coming in. I'm gonna touch a couple of some dollars. Tomorrow I'm gonna make some more money. The next day I'm gonna create. Every day there's money coming into my hand. It's not where I have to go ahead and clock in, and then I gotta wait for maybe 2 weeks for me to get income, and then divide it between everything. All right, let me pay the bills. What do I have left? Or I only got $5 left. All right, man, I can't do nothing with $5. All right, let me go sell my gold and silver so I can get a stake into crypto. So the way I've been doing it is, hey, every day where I create money, and that's key. That's why I always speak and I always talk about being able to create a side income. You know, if it's not me making money through dividends, it's me making money through YouTube. If it's not that, is me making money through other side business that we have. If it's not that, there's some sort of income that's coming in on a day-to-day basis. If that makes sense.
Got you.
Each and every day. So it's not like I could just take, all right, cool. I just made $300 today. All right, you know what? I'm going to take $50. I'm going to put it into crypto. I'm going to take, let's say $100. I'm going to put it for the bills for the month. I'm going to take the other ones. I'm going to put this much into stocks. All right, I'm going to take, and that's how it is each and every day. You guys can see, like, I divided, like, this is how much, like, all right, how much money I made for the entire day. And then this is how I divided. I actually divided, you see, bills when I'm putting into stocks, 401k, into saving gold and silver, when I'm keeping at home, and when I'm putting into crypto each and every day. And I have papers. This week is practically done. I have next week's paper. I have the weeks after week. I have the weeks afterwards. It's always like that.
Right.
So creating a side income, it gives you more of an opportunity. And this is just me speaking for myself. This is what I've seen, creating a side income and making sure I keep my bills as minimum as possible, as minimal as possible. You know, a lot of people it's really called delaying gratification. There's a lot of stuff I would like to do.
Yeah, most of you have to.
Yeah,
you have to delay the gratification when it comes up to meeting the goals. And I love the fact that you tracking everything. You telling your money what you want it to do. If we could, I'd like to answer the question from Stacking and Packing here.
Okay.
It was towards me. Stacking the Packing says, JT, how is holding physical gold and silver the same as holding digits in a computer system? Both are exchanged between fiat, but only silver and gold are physical. You're absolutely right. Holding something physical and holding something digital are two different things. The point that was made was this point here. You're taking fiat and exchanging it for another medium of exchange. Both fiats. Fiat is buying gold and silver, precious metals, and fiat buying digital currency, which is the cryptocurrency. I was saying that you both need them, and in order to bring them back to fiat, you bring them back to the form of exchange. Case of point, Stacking and Packing. If you change fiat for into your Bank of America account, you changing it for digits. When it's time to need it for cash, you change it back to physical fiat. So you're taking it from fiat to digital. It's on a screen when you open up your account online. It's not physically there. It's cash, digits. We all know it's digits. Transfer from one form or one account to the other. When you want it in physical form, you go grab cash. I'm saying that it's both exchanged by fiat. Hope that cleared up.
See, the thing is, I see money or fiat in the same way I see a hammer. Right? Maybe totally different. A hammer is just a wood and a steel. Fiat is just a piece of paper with ink. Right? It depends on what you do with it. You could take a hammer and build a house with it, or you could take a hammer and do something very dangerous with it and go to jail. You know, you can use it for both. The same way, it's a tool. It's a tool, right?
Money is a tool.
You can use fiat to build a lavish lifestyle for you. It takes money to make money. You can use fiat to create a lavish lifestyle for you, or you can take fiat and create a hole in your life, or like put yourself in a financial hole. It's just a tool.
Right.
That's all it is. You need fiat to buy gold and silver. You need fiat to buy crypto. You need fiat to invest in companies.
Right.
Whatever it is, you need fiat to eat.
That's
right.
True.
So the thing is, it's a tool. It depends on how you use it.
Right.
Now, the thing is, with gold and silver, the reason I'll say gold and silver above everything is because gold and silver, you can go anywhere around the world with it, and people will trust it and recognize it anywhere around the world with it. You know, you can go with fiat. People will see the dollar, but like, nah, you know what? I'd rather choose my currency instead. But if you give them a gold, be like, hey, you know what? No problem. I'll give you, I'll take that. And at the same time, the luxury that it has, gold and silver, is you can use it in different stuff. It has different types of value to it. You can take it and create an iPhone with it. You can take it and create solar panels with it. So it has a commodity usage for it. And I believe with technology rapidly expanding, is just going to be more and more consumed by silver and gold. You know, with Bitcoin, you don't have that. People can accept it, people can take it, but you know, there's no other use besides money for it.
That's
all
it.
it is. Money that you
You know
can't
what I'm saying?
see.
But you know, as most people want to look at it, do you believe in the upcoming technology or you don't? I wouldn't invest in nothing I don't believe in. It's okay. It's okay. Do you believe that the internet was going to do what it did to this present day for us to have this communication on 25 years ago? You had no idea. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest with you, and believe it or not, 25 years ago, there were people that was like, oh, that's never going nowhere.
Yeah.
And look what happened. The same time the people with BlackBerry, like they see this new iPhone, oh, touchscreen phone, that's not going nowhere.
But you got to understand that most believe that apples and oranges. They think it's two different things. I remember people saying I would never buy stuff online. I would never put my credit card online. Those same people are sending super chats today. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, they trust it based off time, experience. I think soon we'll understand that the medium of exchange is changing. You know, we're starting to hear that the mint will not mint anymore. Pennies, they're going to other forms that they're going to do away with because it just costs too much to do. They understand that it takes too long because of pending charges. It costs too much to send it from nation to nation. So these things are being tackled. The medium of exchange is changing, and we have to look to it.
Gotcha.
My email is jtcornrings@gmail.com. There, I'll give you my phone number. Give me a call, Stack and Pack, and we have a conversation. You know.
Awesome,
All right, that's it. 36 minutes within the hour. Let's go to the last commercial before we end it. How about that, Eli?
Sure, no problem. All right. Hey guys, Eli here. If you guys want to help support the Urban Lifestyle channel, consider becoming a member of this channel here. Got tons of exclusive content, videos uploaded every Monday through Friday, exclusive video courses. This is how I got thousands of dollars in the bank. Access to Silver Talk Uncut, Bald Head Shiny Guy. Access to a members monthly giveaway. Congratulations. A whole bunch of extra content. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Silver Talk. Guys, appreciate it. JT, any last words?
Guys, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming by. We'll see you next week, 2 o'clock, the same time. If Eli don't get caught playing on that game again.
Well, guys, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. It's highly appreciated. Subscribe to both of the channels if you guys haven't already. And don't forget the Silver Talk channel itself. We have some exclusive content that's going on there as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching and have a beautiful day. Now,